Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm La Diva Deluxe, or the chick Elaina Glam that's here on Mondays and Wednesdays. But today's Friday, that means Friday's a drag. And we're doing this look by Charity Kase from Drag Race, RuPaul Drag Race UK. And this is the look from runway of Expanding Hanny. Yes, I'm doing another look from Expanding Hanny because this look spoke to me. I love special looks, I love creepy looks, and I love Charity Kase aesthetics. So we're doing this. This is a fairy, a tooth fairy that ate all of the children and took all of the teeth. And I'm just living this fantasy. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you get notified of all new stuff I upload. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and also go live almost every Monday. So follow me on social media, all the links are down below, as well as my Patreon group. So like, subscribe, comment, it's good for the algorithm, and let's get right into this fabulous tutorial. So I'm enjoying this a lot, as you can tell. So before we go into application, I just wanted to say I always love Charity Kase aesthetic. And although my drag aesthetic used to be all about pageant queens, very proper, traditional drag, with the jewels and gowns and beautiful makeup well put together. And I still love that stuff, but I've been really into special effects makeup and special effects queens, drag looks like campy, that's club kids, and looks like this. I lived with this creepy look, so I had to recreate this. And yes, this is the second look I realized I'm doing from the same episode that passed like 2 weeks ago. But, and it's not a winning episode either, winning look. She got eliminated in this look, poor thing. So the look was Expanding Hanny, and they actually commented that they would have loved to see her with a beautiful makeup with this kind of look and outfit. And I see what they mean, but this is her aesthetic. I would totally show up like this, like totally. I would totally. Yeah, I'm just living for this. It took me forever to put this together, okay? So I'm gonna milk this moment. Milk it, okay? Yeah, there used to be black eyeliner on my teeth that's already came off for a while. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Let's get into the application. So I'm coming to you with no makeup on, my eyebrows covered with concealer because I still have remains of eyebrow tattoo, and I'm going for my 3rd session tomorrow. So fingers crossed I'm not gonna be blistering too much. Very excited for this one. So I mixed a couple of things here. My forehair foundations, the cheap AliExpress special, $2.79 each. What I noticed in Charity Kase, I looked at her whole body. It doesn't look like she painted herself like a white. It looks white, but I think she's very pale. And her whole body looked pretty much like a face, maybe a little grayish on the face, but I think it's mostly contouring. So after the research on her face, I decided to paint myself slightly grayish but not white. So I mixed my skin tone foundation. I added a little bit of base, like eyeshadow base. This one, Kase green, a little bit of purple too, and I created kind of a little bit of an off skin tone, a little bit of more of a deadly skin tone. So I'm gonna apply it. Now I'm highlighting with Kimchi Chic concealer the most in white, and I'm not going hard under the eyes, maybe just a little bit for extra brightness of the eyeshadow, because we're gonna have like a black eye situation going on, like a green eye. But the highlight is just for the purpose of brightness in the middle of the face, because although she's a deadly tooth fairy or whatever witch she is that, she's looking very witchy. Still, there should be some lightness in the middle. And I'm not even doing anything on the nose because I put foundation, but now I'm thinking it's not necessary because they're gonna be the fake nose going on. And yes, I zoomed in on the screenshots and it looks literally like a piece of paper that she stuck her nose. My nose is already ready to go. Piece of like craft paper I got in Walmart. I got this craft paper in all colors, so you can do all kind of things to it. So I'm mixing some contour shades now from iMagic Beauty palette, and black, for some reason I used it all up. I don't remember what I used it on before. I've done a lot of face paint, and the white too, look at that. I don't really like grease paints, to be honest, it's too greasy. But in that case, I mixed brown, black, and all the green, and created this kind of goop. And this goop is gonna be our contour shade. Oh, this is deliciously witchy. Alright, set it all with translucent air spot as usual. So now we're going to draw a general shape, the evil eye shape, I call it. I have this palette that I almost trashed. I just did a major declutter recently, and you're gonna probably see some of this video soon. They're pre-filmed for the times that I'm gonna be busy doing something else. So this is like a lot of stuff that I panned, departed, I would rather say. So I'm using some black eyeshadow. I don't even know where it's coming from, because I departed the palettes and I have no idea what this is now. So this is already looking cool. All I have to do now is fill in with black and green. So I'm using the same departed eyeshadow, which I don't know where it came from. I think some of this black came from Revolution palette, and I don't remember which one, but it was one of the Revolution palettes that I figured out I never reached for, so it needs to go. And the black is pretty good. I put a little powder under, but you know, the fallout really doesn't matter because under eye is gonna be green, so I'm all kind of deadly here. If you're wondering where my contacts came from, this is the IQ Boutique contacts, and so this is Fresh Lady. It's Fresh Lady, it's called Go Grey, Go like Van Gogh. So it's Fresh Lady is a brand. IQ Boutique is a store. I bought them myself. No affiliation whatsoever. I just love their contacts. They ship very fast in US, and the prices are real low, and the contacts are the most amazing. I love all the stuff they carry. I'm going to apply a little more base, and this is the same base I used in the foundation. Just to create a little more sticky base, I put black gel liner in the waterline, and I used the Beauty Bay liner. So what I did off camera, I applied the same foundation on the nose, and this is a paper nose. Now I'm going to set it. I wasn't sure how paper is going to take foundation, but it seems like it took it real well. I'm going to treat it like my face. Set it and forget it. And I'm going to use a little bit of liquid latex. I'm going to apply my nose. I'll put some more eyeshadow on top of it probably. Liquid latex this, and I'll be back. Okay, we're back. We're looking very witchy now. So I'm using, my nose is a little bigger and better. You know, go big or go home. I always go bigger than the original because, you know, if I'm an evil tooth fairy, I gotta have a real evil long nose. And this kind of thing worked, but I also want to make it a little more shaded here. So it's kind of creating the same thing as we do with the contour. So I'm using the same brush that I used for a lot of other things. Just a flat brush. I'm brushing on the green. You know, the paper, surprisingly, taking it all well. All the foundations and all the greens. I've never applied foundation on paper. So now I can start shading this, add a little black first. Now I want to start with contouring of the face. It's actually a very simple makeup now I'm thinking about it. There's not much to it. This is pretty much it. The rest is just details and all the lines. I probably should put more foundation on my lips because the lips are gonna be almost bare. I think she got a little fake blood in there, which is also handy because I have it. Now I'm going back to the Beauty Bay palette and just working with some gray, a little brown, and like all these grays and browns here. Tapping between the gray and the brown. We're gonna contour severely. This is getting very evil looking. I'm living. So now we're going to the wrinkles. Well, I'm getting my eyebrow tattoo removal tomorrow, and also I'm getting my Botox touched up, so we're gonna fix it tomorrow anyway. So I might add some wrinkles now. So there's like 2 lines in the middle, and they're close to each other, so I already started and I made a mistake. So I made them too far. Now we add in some evil laugh lines here. What do you call it? Smile lines, laugh lines? Smile lines are here, laugh lines are here. I always kind of confuse these two. It's all same difference to me. So I'm using gray eyeshadow from Beauty Bay palette, the bright palette, and we're just gonna eyeshadow it first. And then we're gonna add some more deep line with a water activated liner. And there we go with my favorite. That's what I've been using by this Cosmetics water activated liner. I've been using this palette for so long, it's completely destroyed. I honestly don't think she was wearing any lip color at all, not even white. I think it was just like covered with foundation. Considering how little time they have to prepare, that's probably what it was. So I'm just gonna put this line up like this, make it a little thicker. The same water activated liner. Oh, I'm feeling it, totally feeling it. So I need to add some mascara, eyelashes, and some jewels because this was category expanding, Hanny. So she's got 3 gems on each side and 1 gem on the corner of the eye, and she's got big eyelashes that have little gems on them. So I'm gonna explain to you what I'm gonna do with the eyelashes. I'm not gonna do it on camera because it's gonna take forever, but we're going to like grade school stuff. And I was like telling my husband, I remember I used to curl the paper with the scissors, and I couldn't figure it out and he had to show me. See, memories goes away. So this is paper I got, craft paper. It's like very thick. I got this in Walmart. So I'm going to glue this to my eyelashes, and then I'm gonna glue some gems to underside. So this is gonna be very tedious. So I'm definitely not doing this on camera, but it's very simple. It just takes time. Just glue these lashes to the eyelashes, glue the gems, and there we have it. It's gonna be some extra blingy eyelashes. So I think it's been like half hour at least for me to do this. So that's what we got. Let me zoom in into this. You gotta see this close. Oh my god, I look so much like her already. So these are the double lashes, or the other triple, I think the double. That from Amazon that I wear for drag. So I glued these pieces of paper, but I think I made a mistake. I bought paper, it's too thick, it's very heavy. So actually destroyed my weave bond. For some reason weave bond did not work, and duo glue did. So I'm having the same kind of issue. With the regular lashes this works. With the drag lashes, some reason duo glue works better. But this one took a flight and I got a droopy eye immediately. And then, can you hear that? I got my own sound effect, like my husband said. It's one of the gems keep hitting the nose, and I don't care. I got them to stick and to stay up, and this is a big task because these are heavy and the papers are really heavy. So I'm really happy with this. All I need is to throw some outfit together and put some fake blood in my mouth, and the tooth fairy is gonna be there. Oh, I have to cover my teeth in black somehow. So I'll need to Google that to see what I can do. So, be right back. And she's here. I look so creepy. My husband just sitting here watching this. So, what do we think? I mean, I think I'm so bright and blingy, I literally see that the light is reflecting too much and I'm like too light or something. I might have to fix this post-production because I'm looking very bright. So the fingers, it's the same paper, the same white craft paper. My husband applied them for me with a scotch. I put powder foundation, Aquassurance on them. Powder foundation goes on paper very well, surprisingly. And I put some eyeshadow for the fake knuckles. Obviously hers are like specially made. And I'm just like, meh, oh well. Let's be honest, everything is crafty about this look. This, I'm gonna tell the story. I used to do belly dancing like semi-professionally. When I lived in Florida, I would take lessons and then we performed a little bit like, you know, local functions. So this is from old times when I used to belly dance. This is my belly dance bra. This is like a chain belt. And the horns, I actually used them before once when I did another dragon look. I did the special effects dragon look with the horns, and that was a long time ago. I put some jewels on top of this, just a piece of fabric. Attach the horns. The horns is pretty much aluminum. If you ever want to create something like this, the easy way is to scrunch aluminum foil and wrap the fabric around it. And I sewed it in, and it's pretty much simple, just like kind of crappy looking horns, but good for this kind of thing. And then I put some random earrings onto the fabric, just hooked it on the fabric to add some more bling jewelry. And my black eyeliner is already coming off. I use black eyeliner on the teeth because they don't really have special. I think they have something special for the teeth, but I haven't done this kind of thing before, so I googled it, and Google says use eyeliner and the Vaseline over it. So a very strange taste in my mouth. I have sweet from Mayron Fake Blood, and then I have Vaseline. It's so gross, but it's very on brand with the character. I look a little too tan overall, but it's alright. Let's cover myself up with a gloss, because this tooth fairy is coming for you. Do you like Charity Kase in general? I love Charity Kase. She's right up my alley. I love the weird, campy, club kid kind of drag. If you hear noise, my husband put in new tires on my bike. I asked him, and he had to start right then and there when I'm filming, of course. And then he's gonna be like, well, you asked me. And I did ask him. So, as much as I'm enjoying this, we need to wrap this up. So, let me know what you think. Leave me a comment below. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Like it. I'm gonna come for you and eat your teeth at night. I'm gonna take out all of your teeth and steal them if you don't subscribe or like this video. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I go live almost every Monday. So don't forget to ring notification bell so you get notified of all new stuff I upload. And follow me on social media. You'll see all this kind of looks and more on Instagram. I do TikTok too, like poorly, but I do TikTok. So a huge thank you to all my patrons. Thank you so much for sticking with me and supporting me in my channel. If you guys are interested, all the links are down below, as well as my Patreon. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, darlings.